You've arrived at the Texas to Tennessee Podcast, your home for your favorite independent artists and a couple of guys you've never heard of.
Who?
It was Texas, it was Tennessee. It was what I had coming to me. You were unlike anything.
Howdy, folks. You have arrived at the Texas to Tennessee Podcast. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. Happy Thanksgiving. A little bit early. Soul Gravy, how are you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing good. Ready for another week of podcast before the holidays.
Absolutely. Already thinking about turkey, but
I'm just ready to be off work for a couple days.
Yeah, well, that too. Speaking of turkeys, no turkeys here tonight. We've got the Ghost of Gray County, GOGC, also known as. Welcome in, guys. How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
We're doing good, man. Appreciate you taking time to come in and hang out with us. I think maybe to get started, if you wouldn't mind just kind of going down the line and introducing yourselves, and I'll have one of y'all tell us a little bit about your background, if you don't mind.
What's up? I'm Brad. I play the drums.
My name's Taylor. I play guitar and then I sing the songs.
I'm Jared. I'm lead guitar and rhythm guitar.
Cool.
So we're from Panhandle of Texas, so Pampa area, Gray County. That's where that comes from. And we got together by doing some acoustic stuff. Them two guys were playing acoustic guitar and said, "Why don't we have a drummer with us?" And we decided to do that for about a year and a half, believe it or not, before we got any other members with us. So 2 acoustics and the old drum kit. But since then, we've added a few members, gone through a few members, and started putting out some music. So
fantastic. And just so I know, because I'm not very bright, but when was the name change or the whole rebrand? When did that go down, or is that in process?
It's really in process because we're kind of swapping. We've been doing some soul searching in terms of what kind of music we want to create, as well as what we want people to see, which is us. And so it's kind of been changing because, also Ghost of Gray County is kind of a mouthful. GOGC, we've made shirts and stuff like that, and it always catches the eye a little bit more. And then you can say, yeah, that means Ghost.
Yeah, let me tell you about it. Right, yeah. Totally makes sense. Okay, I get it. Well, that helps me understand, and now I'm informed. So, all right, guys, we're going to give you a break. We invite you in, and then ask you to be quiet for a little bit. Actually, we don't.
No.
So if you know any of these folks, please feel free to jump in and tell us about them.
Because I'm going to get a lot of them wrong. So
well, this is our people's favorite part of the show, I think.
I think they like that I'm wrong.
Yeah, well, it's fun. We have 10 folks from the greater Pampa area.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about Pampa. Pampa's about an hour northeast of Amarillo. So kind of up in the Panhandle. 2020 census had 16,000 folks in the Pampa area. So we got a pretty good metropolitan to choose from here. And it is 2 fun facts about Pampa. It was originally called Glasgow.
Okay.
And then it was called Sutton before it became Pampa. I don't know when it became Pampa, but ever since I've been alive, it's been Pampa. So it's got to be pretty old.
Oh, come on now.
Fair.
No, this would be true. All right. So Soul Gravy, you had a pretty good showing last week.
Did I? Okay.
I have confidence.
All right.
The way this works is I'm going to name the person, and you're going to tell me why they're famous.
Okay.
How many out of 10 do you think you're going to get today?
I have no idea. Maybe 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess you're going to get 5.
Okay.
Maybe more.
All right.
We'll see how it goes. First up, this could be in your wheelhouse. Gentleman's name is Black Bart. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We'll wait till they get back.
Oh shit. There he is.
It's
Sorry about that.
Well, no, you're good. Welcome back.
Good old
in case you-
pop-ups.
Yeah, no, all good. In case you missed it, the person in question's name is Black Bart.
Black Bart. I'm not sure what that. I mean, that sounds like a pirate or an outlaw of some kind.
It does sound. I would say it sounds more like an outlaw. We don't have a lot of pirates.
I understand, but they're.
Not Tampa. Not Tampa. It's Pampa.
I understand, but I'm just going off the name.
All right, Black
Are I
Bart.
right?
Well, Black Bart was a professional wrestler. He might have been regionally famous, so that could be a tough one.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't think he was in Memphis.
All right, we're gonna get you off to a hot streak here, Soul Gravy.
What time period are we talking on that? Do you know?
Looked like. Well, my intern told me that it was. Looked like it was from the 80s or 90s based on the hair.
Okay. Based on the hair.
Yeah, feel free to look it up if that helps.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get you off to a hot streak here.
All right.
Soul Gravy. Gentleman's name is Cody Canada.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Cody Canada.
All right.
I think I know what he does too, right?
All right, very good. Well, that makes you 1 for 2, so we're keeping track. Next up, this one's a little tougher. Young lady, well, not young anymore. She's probably not even with us, respectfully, but her name's Mary Castle.
I know the name, but I don't know why. I don't know why she's famous.
Lovely young, well, maybe not young, but lovely lady. She was an actress, most notably for being on Gunsmoke. So
Okay.
Pawpaw might have been watching that, but
No, I watch Gunsmoke and get made fun of for watching it. So.
Gunsmoke's ripped. Absolutely. All right. Next up, Dwayne Lee Chapman. And if this helps, I can give you a hint.
Do y'all know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is he?
He had a famous reality TV show, and I'm not.
Dog.
What the reason
Yep.
was?
I got it.
Yeah.
Dog.
Dog the bounty hunter.
He was-
big bad dog.
He technically was not born in Pampa, but was raised in Pampa, so we're gonna take credit for that. So
Well,
that-
He actually just came back and visited like maybe like a month ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Like he's filming something, and I guess he came back through here.
oh,
and
nice. Wasn't a work
something-
trip. Wasn't looking for one of us.
I guess.
So,
All right.
so the interns here at the home studio, my iPhone has pointed out that Black Bart Richard Harris, if that's the same wrestler,
I think it is.
was it says born in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
All right.
Wow. He just migrated.
But to be fair, I wouldn't have known either way. So
Yeah. Well,
Don't feel bad. I wouldn't either.
according to Wikipedia, he called Pampa home. So
well, there's a dispute between Wikipedia and Google, so we'll
That could
iron
be.
that
All
out.
right, fair enough.
We'll submit a complaint.
You're 2 for 4. You're right at 50%. Let's just keep it there, okay?
All right.
Gene Cockrell.
Another one I know the name, but I don't know why.
All right, he was a offensive lineman for the Giants and the Browns back when the Giants were called the Titans.
Oh God.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that name.
That was a little bit of a deep pull.
All
right,
I'm
this-
not.
Yeah.
Wasn't familiar.
Yep, understandable. No disrespect, Mr. Cockrell, but let's see. Next gentleman was not born in Pampa, but attended high school in Pampa.
Okay.
His name's Woody Guthrie.
I'm familiar with Woody Guthrie. He's
Yeah. Who's your favorite socialist?
I mean, maybe I don't know too many.
Oh, fair enough.
To be
That's
fair, he might be my favorite.
They got a good little Woody Guthrie museum here in town, downtown.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zippity Doo Dah, man.
What?
That was a song he wrote, bro.
Yeah, he wrote a bunch of them.
Mhm.
A man can pen a song, that's for sure. All right, Soul Gravy, that puts you back at 50%.
Okay.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more left.
All right.
Randy Matson, Matson.
I don't think I'm familiar.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Do you
know
know-
that. I think it was a street. I didn't know it was a
I know the answer to that one. If you want to ask.
All right. No. Come.
No,
Yeah.
phone a friend,
We'll
Soul
phone
Gravy.
a
All right,
friend.
he's,
Have Jared tell you who it is.
he was an Olympic shot put athlete.
Yes.
I don't know the year he went to the Olympics, but it was before my time. It's probably in the 60s or so, 70s.
And there's still a street to this day in Pampa called Randy Matson Avenue.
It sure
Well,
is.
Yeah.
Is a good reason. My intern pointed out that he won the gold medal in 1968. So shout out to Randy.
Yeah, I knew it was in the
Just
60s.
say it right before you was born.
Yeah, it was a few years. Like 4, matter of fact.
All right, Soul Gravy, you got
Yeah.
3 left. You got a
All right.
chance. This gentleman's name is T. Boone Pickens.
I'm familiar with T-Bone.
T. Boone, yeah. What was he famous for?
He is. I know his name is on a football stadium.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah. I know he had a lot of money.
He did. That probably qualifies. He was the chairman
All stuff, right?
Of BP Capital Management and the CEO of Mesa Petroleum, and was involved in what are the big spinning things that wind turbines?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was big into that. He was big into a lot of things. But shout out to T Boone. He lived in Dallas too, also. But I think
Well,
He
it's
has a massive ranch just right around the corner from here, and it is massive.
I can imagine. He does things big for sure.
The Mesa Vista.
All right.
They're gonna need him to help out with the Oklahoma State coaching search. This pretty soon.
I think so.
If he was still around, he probably could. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco.
All right, Soul Gravy, 2 left.
All right.
You are at 4, so you got a chance to get 5, maybe 6.
I don't know what that is that's playing there.
I don't either. I
Is
don't.
that you?
Not us, dude. We're not playing nothing.
I don't know how.
No idea. All right.
I'm like, man, I don't know.
This young man was born in Pampa, but moved to Norman at a relatively young age. I feel like that might help you. Norman's where the University of Oklahoma is. His name is Trey Young.
Trey
yeah, I
Young
forgot
is a football player.
No.
No?
No.
Who am I thinking of? Oh, Trey. He's the basketball. He plays for the Hawks.
He does. Yeah, we'll give you
Okay.
credit. We'll give you at
Who
least.
am I thinking of that plays for the 49ers?
I'm not sure.
He's
No,
a quarterback for the 49ers. Or a backup now.
Oh,
Right. Never mind.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll give you credit for that one. You don't have to talk your way out of it.
If I ask enough questions,
Yeah.
the judges get confused and I win.
Right.
Yay.
So you're at 5. You got a
All
chance
right.
for 6 here.
Okay.
This is gonna. I think this might be possible, but it could be tough. Gentleman's name is Zach.
This is the easiest one, dude. Yeah.
Gentleman's name is Zach Thomas.
He was a football player
Yes.
for the Dolphins
Yeah.
at
He's
one point.
really good football player. Yeah.
Mhm.
Played for Tech, and he has a hell of a player. Might be in the Hall of Fame even. I don't know.
Yeah, he just got inducted 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, fun fact about Zach Thomas, I'm from White Deer, spitting distance from Pampa, and he was younger than my dad, and my dad will still tell me to this day, he come running up to him as a kid, sign my jersey to my dad, and my dad's like, somewhere Zach Thomas has a signed jersey of me with my name on
That's
it.
awesome. That's super cool.
I actually went to school with a dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, class of 1992. If I tell you how old I am.
Football together, huh?
Yeah, we played a little ball together. But
Very
yeah.
cool. I'm glad we
Yeah.
saved that one for the last. All right. So now I need to ask.
That was good.
I need to ask. Who did we forget?
No,
That's a great county.
I think they were waiting on Zach. On Zach.
I can't think of anybody else, man. Really.
Okay, all right. Well, last time I forgot a couple people, so I
Yeah,
want to
I was like,
clear the table this time.
I was like, that was more than what I was thinking of. I was like, there's 10. I was like, dang, I can only think of like, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Zach was
All
the
right.
first one on top of my list.
Terry, but I think Terry's from Amarillo.
Terry
Technically.
Funk.
Yeah.
He's from Canyon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would have known him, Talbot.
Yeah, that would have been 7. All right. Well, great job, Soul Gravy. Better
Right.
than expected. 6
You
is
got a
really
D.
good.
Thank
So,
you, thank
yeah.
you.
B plus.
Average is what I'm
Oh,
shooting for.
yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for letting us entertain ourselves with that. We appreciate it. We're going to get to some music stuff here. So I will let whoever field this one, whoever wants to. But this is kind of a weird question. It's called the pie question. And it helps me at least figure out where you guys kind of sit musically. So think of a musical pie with 4 sections. You've got song creation or writing. You've got recording. Another piece of the pie would be performance. And then the 4th piece would be everything else that doesn't fit into one of those 3 pieces. Probably involve the business, all the little things that you have to do that aren't necessarily always directly related to music. But I guess my first question is, which of those pieces of pie feels most like home for you? Is it songwriting? Is it recording? Is it performing? Is it all the other stuff?
For me personally, it'd probably be the recording side, and then the back end.
Okay.
Historically, small towns, we all get friends and family or whoever reaching out to each one of us to see, hey, can y'all come play, whatever, yada yada. But when it comes to trying to get to new venues, new audiences, things of that nature, I've historically done a lot of that. As well as some of the merch stuff. But the studio is where I like to call home.
Sweet spot. Yeah.
Can I jump in there and add a little to that?
Yeah.
Yes,
For
please
me,
do.
the songwriting part of it's where I feel at home. I write a lot of the songs. Taylor writes some, and just because I write the lyrics doesn't mean I came up with the whole sound of the song.
Sure.
It's a group effort, but songwriting and being creative, I think, is what makes me so comfortable with doing what we do. And especially when you hear people say, hey, man, that was great. That's a good tune, It just makes you want to put more out there that's even better,
Absolutely.
Sure.
So that's probably my piece of the pie, that equation.
So I would say too, for sure.
Yeah, that's it. And then I would go into like I said, like the songwriting portion, and then the performance side for sure. For me, I feel like is like the most comfortable wise for me, because I'm comfortable in studio and stuff too, but it's still like kind of we've been doing it. We've put out like six or seven, 8 songs. So we've been to the studio 4 or 5 times now, but it's still there's always something new.
Sure.
That we all like, that I always end up like finding out, trying this or that, and it's always unfamiliar territory at some point. So I would say like more or less, like I said, the songwriting aspect, because like I said, me and Jared both are always fiddling around with something. Like any chance we get, we're messing around with either like some new lyrics or like a new riff, something like that. Always messing around, tweaking stuff, trying new things. And then the performance side for me, because I get to like, that's my that's my time for me to be, like front and center, and I get to act like a complete ass for however long we play.
Hey, don't let him fool you. He don't have to be performing to act like that.
Saw that one coming. All right. So Taylor, we'll stick with you on this. We'll dive in a little bit deeper. At what point did you know performance was kind of your thing? Because people generally fall into either in or out of that category pretty quick in terms of what they like.
I started playing in front of people when I was like a junior in high school, and it took me a few years to kind of get like really comfortable with it. Like I would go out and play, but I would be like super super nervous the whole time. Kind of like getting that shaky, antsy feeling every time we play. And it took me a little while, and then I think like right about the time that before we started playing, acoustic song swap shows and stuff together, I was more comfortable. But then as we got a little bit bigger, we got the band together and we started playing bigger shows and stuff. I kind of got back into it where I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of fucking people here. So, like I'll be kind of like, oh crap, like I gotta show out, So probably like I think right about maybe like where I truly just really fell in and got super super comfortable with it, where I was vibing with it and looking forward to it, was probably like about year 2 or so of us having after we put out the first 3 singles and was working on some new stuff. So about year 2 of the band itself was when I kind of really fell into it and was like, this is my time to shine,
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
he likes attention.
Well, here's a follow-up question.
Okay.
Just right quick. I guess, Taylor, I don't know, maybe I'm being presumptive, but have you ever had a show where like nobody showed up?
Oh,
in terms of
yeah,
fans?
we just played in the room.
Yeah.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like
those
a
are
very
always
small
kinda-
crowd.
We just kind of like, we've had shows like that, plenty of times, where it's
Yes, 20, 30 times a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But our feeling about that, it doesn't matter if there's 5 people or 500. We're still gonna have fun and we're gonna jam.
Oh
Right.
yeah, and the ones that we're just pretty much just playing to the bartenders and a couple
Right.
of the regular folks.
That's a paid practice.
Yeah, I was like,
That's what I was
just-
gonna say. Try
That's a
to.
paid time to practice. So I'm like, well, if we hadn't done this one in a minute, let's bust this one out and see if we can do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
reason why I asked that question, and I it was kind of a test, because I knew if you said no, we haven't ever had that happen, then I knew you weren't telling the truth. But that being said,
I've had that plenty of times.
yeah, that being said, some people get actually a little more freaked out from a performance standpoint from a smaller crowd, as opposed to having, a packed house, because it just becomes kind of the collective. It's everybody, right?
It's a little more personable that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that not the case for you, or?
No, I mean, not really. Cause like I say, for me, it's just kind of like, if I know that nobody's paying attention to me, I'm just kind of like, I don't really care. I'm just like I care, but I'm like, well,
Right.
I mean, if nobody's, really paying attention to me, I can just do what I want.
Keep on
Right.
trucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Set list goes out the window.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Like we hadn't played that in like 2 or 3 months. I'm like, well, I mean,
When he does that shit, I'm like, dude, I don't even remember how the song started.
Get your
What
phone
song
and
is
listen
it?
to it for a
I'll
second.
be like, hey, we'll just fiddle it real quick, whatever.
I'm like, just hit a note, man. I'll follow you, man.
So
Yeah.
when you mentioned the kind of finding your feet on stage or whatever, I'm curious as far as from the rest of the guys in the band. How were they kind of pushing you to do that, or were, when you actually started doing that, were they like, okay? Because I mean, I know band guys. You get close with your guys. So when
for sure.
when you make those steps or whatever, and everyone can see it, and they know that that's an accomplishment for you. You know what I mean? That could you all tell when he was getting more comfortable on stage?
Oh yeah.
Well, and it's exactly like you said. There's times where in any situation, don't matter if it's work or your relationships or whatever, somebody's going to ask you at some point that you've got to do more or whatever. It doesn't mean that you suck. you're not doing what you're supposed to. But there's room for improvement everywhere, and that was one thing for a while. We're like, man, we need you to be a little more this and that. And the biggest time that shocked me was we had an opportunity to open for Hinder. And
I should have said the same thing.
And we go out there and there's 950 people there, and acts like he's never done before. Run! There's a catwalk, and I guess it's because the catwalk is there, but he's using the catwalk. There's no catwalk, you can't use it. But taking off, running around, throwing, putting on a show, and afterwards, we were all excited, but we were like, man, dude, Taylor, you killed that,
And there's one part in the song that we have called "Dying Inside" that we haven't released yet, but like he extended the break part from the vocal part to where the drums kick back in for like 2 measures. And I was fixing to start playing again. I kept listening to him sing. And I just waited until he stopped before I hit that note. And when I saw he did it, here we go. But yeah, that's when I noticed it too. It was a Hinder show.
Well, I mean, that might have also been because, like I said, that was a big show. That was a big show, and so I was extremely,
gotta show out.
I was extremely, extremely nervous. Extremely nervous. I'm like, I grew up listening to these guys from the time I was a kid, and so now I get to share a stage with them. Now, I'm freaking out when we're doing sound check. We're there for like 4 or 5 hours before showtime. And so I got all day to pretty much just sit there and stew and like, oh crap. So, what I did was as soon as we left Pampa to go over there, I immediately started drinking. So I might have, went through like quite a few like twisted teas and some like the beatboxes. Yeah, like quite a few of those. And so I was
gonna get your mind right.
I was not inebriated, but I was definitely buzzy. I was definitely buzzy when I got up there.
I thought
get the job done, huh?
I thought you were gonna say there was a catwalk, so you had to make sure you did your little turn.
Well, I mean,
catwalk.
Because the way they had the stage set up for that show was, they had that. It's a big stage, and then it has the catwalk in the middle where it extends out. But then there's a whole, like, they have a barrier set up that's like a whole nother probably 15 feet out from the end of the catwalk. So when we were on the main part of the stage, it felt like I was
100 yards.
It felt like I was 50 feet away from everybody. So I was like, man, I'm going to get out of here so I can see these people, and act like a fool.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a great time. I had a blast.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
He says he wasn't inebriated. I call bullshit.
Well, no. After we got done, I definitely let loose for sure.
I think after we got done with that show, we all kind of got that way.
Well, because everybody was bringing. Well, a lot of people were buying us beer and all kinds of stuff. We had several buckets stacked on our little table of free beer. So. Yeah. It might have been Bud Light, but I was like, yeah, screw it. I'll drink it. It's free.
Nice.
You got another one there?
Well, you know what? We are, guys, I know it feels like you've been here for 3 hours, but we're actually at halftime.
Okay.
It's been 30 minutes already. So we are going to play one of your songs. And if you wouldn't mind just giving us a little bit of background on it, the song that we're going to play tonight is called Change. And we'll let you lead us into it, and then we'll ask you to hit the mute button after you intro it.
They can listen to it. Heck yeah.
We kind of, the song was wrote, but we wound up really structuring it, writing it just there in the studio.
Yeah.
There in Panhandle.
I wrote that on Thanksgiving Day in 2023. And we went to the studio, December?
Yeah.
Like a week after December?
Yeah, something like that.
So
it wasn't even done.
Yeah, it really wasn't even finished
It
yet.
wasn't.
But I had this riff, this guitar riff and these lyrics. And Taylor helped me with the second verse and stuff. Yeah. And
it's really a song about
it was structured about the way things have changed in our band.
Yeah.
We started out doing red dirt country music and stuff, and we started elevating towards the rock and roll side of things. And I don't know what it is, but when I write a song, man, it's just what I hear. And I like playing that more. It's more fun to me to play rock and roll.
Right.
For sure. So that's what that song Change is about.
Yeah.
It's about the change in the band, the dynamics that where we started to where we're going,
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, cool, man.
Here we go.
Hope and a dream is all we need. Living on a prayer will make it someday. Life ain't easy as easy goes. Everything feels so real to me when you're around. Things are changing now, yeah. Put your dreams in a place. Show 'em all you got, what it takes. Things are changing now, yeah. Everything has changed. I remember all of the times you tried to keep me down. But years have passed and I'm the one who's laughing now. I'm never giving up on our dreams. 'Cause everything is going right now, can't you see? No, things are changing now, yeah. Put your dreams in a place. Show 'em all you got, what it takes. Things are changing now, yeah. Everything has changed. Let's go! Things are changing now, yeah. Put your dreams in the place. Show 'em all you got, what it takes. Things are changing now, yeah. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Hey, 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 everything has changed.
Alrighty, there we go.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, we got it.
Bonus song?
Run
Yeah.
right there.
Double take.
that's just a teaser to make them go look for the rest of the songs.
Absolutely.
We're
So
professional and shit over here.
this seems like a fair question. If somebody is going to your Spotify, what should they type in?
Goes to Gray County. Yeah.
Okay, goes to Gray County. So that's one of those things that'll be changed here.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so in the future, the plan is, and we don't have a definitive plan, but the plan is just to be GOGC all caps.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, that's how I typed it in. So, all right. Well, I guess this would be a good time to talk a little bit about some of the changes and what's coming up. I think there's an EP in the works. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, for sure. So, we've been sitting on lots of music. We have tons that's either not recorded yet or is recorded that's being worked on and things of that nature. But We've for the entirety of us releasing music, it's always been a single in a couple of months, 6 months, another single, and we really just want to put out something that shows that all the hard work that we've been putting in, really.
Yeah.
And so whether or not we're going through changes or anything like that as a group, we want to be consistent. When it comes to releasing music, because locally we do have a decent fan base. I would say regionally or whatever else outside of that, probably nobody's ever heard of us. But at least locally, we want to give back to the people that have been there at every show or whatever. And so we want to kind of go, hey, by the way, here's 7 songs, So that's kind of the idea,
Well, and besides that too, it's kind of a project. We're going to get this one done. This is going to sound this way,
right?
And the new stuff that we've already written the songs that's on this EP. Well, the stuff
ago, really.
Yeah, some of them have been years ago.
Been 2 or 3 years ago.
And some of the new stuff that we've been coming up with, like
has a totally different sound.
Just a hint of a new song that's going to be coming out probably maybe later next year.
Yeah.
It's called Shadows of a Dream. That's the new song of the next project.
Right.
So we're trying to get everything put together to where it looks like we're not just messing around here, man. That's what we've been doing. That's why you've been waiting on it.
Yeah. And my favorite part about making music or anything of that nature is that, or listening to music, consuming music, not even as a musician, but like watching an artist go from, we released 3 country songs and then 3 in between kind of country rock songs leaning more towards the rock side. Now we're coming out with a full rock project.
Exactly.
Next, we may come out with a metal album. We may come out with a blues album. You don't know.
Metal grass.
Because I'll make a bluegrass album and I'll play a little, but the deal about it is you get to watch alongside these artists that you consume, or if as an artist yourself, you get to look back in the past and see where you were and see where you've come.
And that's the cool thing about music, especially when you play music and you write music and you do it. There's no rules. You don't have to follow any rule ever. You do what you feel and
create.
And hopefully the songs that we do create is heartfelt, and people can relate to it. That's what we have in mind when we're doing it.
Yeah. Most of the lyrics are really, I would say,
kind of majestic.
I would say they're cryptic. It's really a lot of the stuff it has a meaning that we've derived it from, but it leaves a lot to the interpretation of the listener. So like a lot of the stuff on this new project will be, there's 20 different things you could think of. Every time you listen to it, you can relate it to a different thing going on in your life. And that's the goal,
Yep. And if I understand it right, you are working with the fine folks over at Fort Worth Sound. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
So kudos, Mr. Bart Rose, man. He is the wizard when it comes to engineering and producing. Man,
he is our engineer for sure. And moving forward, Song of a Broken Heart, Change, the one we just listened to, and Run were mixed and mastered by Post Profit, a metal group from Longview. And then they were mastered by Machine, the producer out of Austin, who's done Ozzy Osbourne.
Yep.
Rob Zombie,
a bunch of guys.
The Foo Fighters.
Lamb of God. He did.
Lamb of God.
Lamb of God. Yeah.
But that's the route that we'd like to go because, in my opinion, studio time is to produce the absolute climax of what you want your song to be. And then whenever you play it live, if you can do whatever you want. You can extend a solo 4 bars. You can do something a little different. That way people have, hey, that's my favorite song, but man, I love when they do it live because they did something a little bit different or, so.
And we do that.
Yeah.
We have a few songs.
We do that.
Drag out a little bit. You feel it when people are getting into it,
Yeah.
Cool. Especially when he's running around shaking his hair and acting like he's crazy. Yeah.
Well, that's the cool thing as far as as
When he
far as
starts levitating,
band wise, y'all know what to look for and when to follow him now. You know what I mean? You probably know where he's going before he does half the time.
yes,
Right.
yes, because I've texted him that he's 30 minutes late.
And usually I already called him like twice about 3 hours before.
Hey, I'm not that bad now.
No, he's not that bad. We just like giving him a hard time because he is the lead singer, you know.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
kind of have to.
we call it LSD, lead singer disorder. You just, you got to live with it, or you got to find a different one. And he's
Some
loved.
people call it.
We love him though.
Well, I mean, a lot of the studio stuff and the stuff that you're writing or whatever, we've talked about it before as far as being a snapshot of a certain time. You know what I mean? Like a studio time or whatever. And you've clearly been together longer, and finding your sound between the studio time, the shows, the new songs that you're writing or whatever. So it makes complete sense of why, even for the rebrand and the sound change, why coming right out of the gate, why you wouldn't really know what you want to sound like, especially because it sounded like you guys started recording fairly quick after you got together, right?
Yeah, we did. Actually, within the first year, we had 3 songs.
Yeah, it just took 3 songs recorded, and we just decided, hey, let's wait. There was a couple more in the bunch that we got done that we could have put out a project, and it would have been really, you really would have been able to go back to what I was saying and look and see, hey, their first 5 songs were super Red Dirt, and then these next bunch were alternative rock, and then this new bunch of songs that we've got some screams in there, we've got drop tune guitars, like it's total. You put them right next to each other and you would not think that it's the same band.
You think it was the same singer but not the same band.
Yeah, acoustic guitars to drop C sharp tuning, and so it,
Yeah.
but that's what I love about it.
And we dropped down into drop C, man, and there's just so much there's so much space in that tuning. You can do things, dynamically, man. We have totally changed. We're not the same band as we were 5 years ago.
Yeah, I can't tell you how long it's been since this guy's been on stage with an acoustic guitar. I really can't tell you. It's been a long time.
Long time.
So when you first got together or started playing full band gigs, what are what's a cover or two you would have done then, and then what's a cover or two you would do now?
So Blue on Black. Some
Co-Wetzel stuff.
Some Co-Wetzel was like the harder hitting stuff that we played. Parker McCollum. We would do some Pat Green.
It's
Cross Canadian. And now our covers are Smile, Empty Soul, Seether, Stained,
some
Saliva, all the S's.
That's
all the S's.
Saliva is the Memphis hometown boys.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy how it changed. Things morph, man. Just like a song will morph.
They're changing.
Yeah.
It changes. Kind of like the song.
Yeah, we're learning some Breaking Benjamin stuff at the moment. Like it's a total flip flop, but it's because that's really what we listened to even when we were putting out Red Dirt stuff. You know? We'd drive to a show and we'd listen to Smile Empty Soul the whole way there, and then we'd get there and we'd play Yes, I'll meet you in the middle. and so we go, we listen to that so much. Why don't we try writing?
Cody Jinks and all kinds of
Cody
stuff.
Jinks.
Yeah, from a long time, back when we first started, it was just me and Taylor doing acoustic song swaps.
Yeah.
Back when I used to sing. I'm very comfortable just playing guitar, to put it that way, because he sings way better than I do. But Cody Jinks was a big inspiration for me as far as like the acoustic stuff, because what's that song? Gosh dang it, Whiskey on my. I don't know. I can't even remember now.
Cody Jinks.
Yeah, Cody Jinks.
Anyway, I know you said I know what song you're talking about, and I can't
several,
get to it either.
Several of his songs, and I had one person say, "Man, why don't you learn some new shit?" Because I don't want to come with some Cody Jinks. I want to listen to Jared Tibbet. So I'm like, well, that's some of the only shit I know, man.
Fair enough.
And of course, I knew some cross Canadian ragtime.
Yeah, come on.
You gotta know some of that. If you go play acoustic guitar and sing,
Little lighthouse keeper or something like that.
yeah, that in Alabama and a little bit of
17.
17.
Yeah, what's the we used to play it all the time? Damn it.
Cry Lonely.
Cry Lonely.
Cry
Yeah,
Lonely.
we played that.
I
We
could,
played that so much I got tired of
I
playing.
could play Cry Lonely on the drums backwards.
Sorry to interrupt those questions. We're just bullshitting.
That's okay.
Actually, this works way better if y'all talk. So,
Right.
I do want to ask if I can jump in here, Soul Gravy. I do want to ask. I'm guessing folks come up to the merch booth afterwards and go, "Y'all remind me of somebody."
Yeah.
And
So I'm curious what those things are,
It's
or
been
who
every-
those bands are that they.
Everything you can think of. Some people say he sounds like a young James Hetfield. Sometimes we get, a lot of the times it is like, man, y'all sound like, we'll do some, people will play our music on a TikTok or something, and they're like, man, this is WWE SmackDown music. This is, this is Saliva.
Yeah, yeah.
This is MX Unleashed, for the PlayStation 2. This is,
Like, yeah.
Stylistically wise, though, I've heard we've been compared to some Alice in Chains stuff.
yeah, Alice in
Yeah.
Chains a lot.
That,
And I'm like, dude, if we're compared to that, I'll take that shit. That's badass.
Yeah, just keep being away from the shotgun, you know what I'm saying?
no,
that was Nirvana, dude.
Damn, bro.
Damn, wrong band. Seattle, it's still Seattle. Wrong band.
I've had a few, all right.
yeah, everything
Holy
everything
shit.
from some people I remember people somebody telling me I sounded like dude from Seven Mary 3,
Yeah.
Creed, freaking, and then all the way into like Three Doors Down. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Hey,
I mean, I ain't hating on it, but
Yeah.
At least they're mentioning bands you know,
yeah,
Right.
oh yeah.
right?
You mentioned earlier the opening spots with Hinder. Have you had any more of those? I mean, I'm trying to keep in mind that y'all have been together roughly 5 years, something of that nature.
Just
So
shy of 5, yes, sir.
so I mean that you've already had that cool opening spot is that's cool. So
Yeah.
congratulations on that. But have you?
That wouldn't have been on my bingo card for damn sure.
I understand. Have you had any more of those opening spots where you just, where you were just surprised to be there?
Well, I mean, like back when we were just kind of first switching over to the more rock side, where we were playing we still had our more Red Dirty sounding songs and stuff, but we were just making the switch. We got to play the 8750 Fest in Red River, New Mexico.
Uncle Lucius, Great Canada, Mickey the
Motor Cars.
Josh Weathers.
And also this past summer, we played this thing here in Pampa called Pampa Fest. Shane Smith and the Saints were the headliners.
Casey Donnie.
Oh, wow.
Donahue played before them. And we played second or third slot
Yeah,
at the
second.
beginning of the show.
With Derek K.
Yeah, Derek Hay was there, dude. If y'all had never heard of her, she's awesome,
Seems like
man.
they have.
Yeah.
They're also doing a rebranding
Rebrand.
at the moment, so shout out them.
Yeah.
They're moving towards the rock and roll too, because we played.
She's got
and-
it, that's for sure.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And they were worried it was a country fest, and we come out there, and he hit some screams and stuff, and then they switched their set list. They played some Paramore, some Evanescence, and we were like, yes, yes.
Yeah.
We've had the opportunity. We've played with we've opened for Cody West.
That's a good
we've played a
pairing.
couple of other- and their team was great, and
Cody's great.
I've always been really
Cody was cool.
I've always really been inspired by his music, because he's kind of doing the
A little bit of the like
his stuff is really all in that vein too. The early thousands alternative, his newer stuff after the green, And I love it. Circles and his new project, it's great. So
Yeah, Very Alive's a great one.
and they're all good, but they just rolled their van. I don't know if you saw that. So,
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
I'm glad they're all good. So
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a trip, dude. I guarantee you, it's been a hell of a ride. We've got to do a lot of cool things,
we just getting started.
and we got a lot more we want to do. Promise you that.
Well,
That's cool. Yeah, I was just gonna say that's cool to see because that's stuff that you don't get to do unless you are putting out original music, and
Absolutely.
and it takes and it's like a vulnerable thing to put out your own stuff out into the world with everyone can have opinions and whatever
Right.
else. I know you have to do it for yourself first and just hope everyone else likes it after the fact.
Right,
But
man, I hope this doesn't suck.
haters run rampant, and it takes much more energy to hate than it does to respect. And so that's whenever we play shows or meet new artists or whatever, I will always hold nothing but respect for people that embrace that vulnerability and will go up on stage and sing what they mean and sing what they feel.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
easy when the crowd is all into it, but when if they don't know who you are and you're throwing your originals at them, then that's it's a tough spot sometimes. But when we've asked the question before, when you see their head start to nod and they're starting to get into it, then that means you're winning. You're starting to win them over.
Right.
And that was with the Hinder show. That was one of the bigger spots that we were going. Hey, we're about to play original music in front of 800 people when normally we play in front of 50 to 100 or whatever. And by the end of it, we only played 3 cover songs, and everybody there is whoa. And that's one of those moments that you go, I don't know if everybody's just drunk or it's really cool to be here at the moment, but either way, I'll take it.
I think some of them showed up drunk because it was hindered. They were stoned.
fair enough.
They were stoned probably, but yeah, we played early enough in that show. I think they still got into it.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
I kind of, I remember looking up at the stairs going up to the stage. It's like an 8 or 10 foot climb going up the stairs to get to the stage. And I just kept thinking, man, just don't mess anything up. Just play. And when we got up there, man, and I'm looking out there in the crowd, and you just see a sea of people, and they're all bobbing their heads and jumping around and just having fun, dude.
It's awesome.
I'm sure
That was such a good feeling, man.
that's what I was going to say. I'm sure that put some gas in the tank as far as keeping y'all as a band
Absolutely.
moving forward and realizing you're doing something good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, getting out there where everybody can hear it.
Well, and not only that, I think the hardest part about that is the next day we had another show and played in front of about 25 people, and we're like, what happened?
and it was raining.
What happened?
Yeah.
Everybody else
Well,
is still in bed.
To be fair, there's guys that have been on the road for 20 years that would tell you the same story. So,
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
yep.
All right. Well, we have reached the time where we do rapid fire. So we're going to start Jared off with the first question because I feel like he has the best chance of answering this one. But I want to know an album that you've purchased more than once.
Appetite of Destruction by Guns N' Roses, dude.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I lost the first one. I had to fucking go for another one. I got drunk.
We've realized that there's like an age limit to that question because when you're into
some people
certain,
may not know what that is.
That's the only album I have on vinyl. So
yeah, we
Well,
figured
now
out
we know where the other one went.
at certain, yeah.
I didn't get it.
No. Shoot, I guarantee whenever he bought them, I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, you wasn't even the thought.
That's the problem with that question.
Yeah,
All right.
it doesn't work always. So.
It's still a good question, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brad, this one's for you. You get to have dinner with one historical figure. They can be dead or alive. Who are you going to break bread with, and what are you going to eat?
Well, first of all, I'm immediately thinking about some quesadilla tacos before I even know who it is that I'm eating them with. But, man, I would probably have to say, man, I don't know. You say rapid fire, but I got to take 30 minutes.
Well, we can come back to you if you want to think about it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's Genghis Khan or some shit.
No, he would probably want to do something after dinner. Yeah.
You might not get your dinner. All right, Taylor. This one's for you. First concert that you attended, and then the first concert that you paid to go see.
First concert I attended, I actually first concert I actually got to go see was Casey Donahue and Eli Young band whenever I was like in 6th, 7th grade.
Very nice.
Over in Amarillo in the Westgate in the Westgate Mall parking lot. And then first concert that I paid to go see would have to be it was actually one of he was our original bass player, Drake Fisher. He had a band long before we started this. I was just playing acoustic, stuff by myself, and his band Oddfellas were opening up for the LA Guns in Amarillo.
Okay.
And that's what I was like, man, the LA Guns?
I've heard LA Guns for a bit, so that's cool.
Yeah. And so that was the first show that I actually went and paid money for.
How old were you? 25?
Pistol Pete Maravich.
And I used to go to all the big Texas country shows of like Hoots and stuff like that.
Okay.
All that, Geo.
So you got to answer, Brad, for
Yeah.
historic
Pistol Pete Maravich.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Best college scorer of all time.
Yep.
Yeah, played for the Atlanta Hawks too back in the day.
Yep. That's a great answer. I didn't see that one coming.
I
right.
wouldn't have said that.
Kind of blew me off the chair a little bit. I was like, what?
All right, Jared, this one's for you. You get to put your music on any TV show or movie. What are you going to put your music on?
Landman.
Hey, that's a good answer.
Wow.
That's a good answer.
Hey, I fit the profile, man. I work in the oil field, so I can fit that shit.
I figured he was gonna say something like Headbangers Ball.
No, it's not active now. So active series TV show now.
Yeah,
Landman.
Good answer.
I think financially that's a good choice too.
Yeah.
That would be great for finance for my pocketbook. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Just give me the chance, dude. I'll write them a song.
All right, Brad, we're gonna throw one back to you. You get to start a podcast. Who's gonna be your first guest? And they have to be musical.
First musical guest, probably Ray Luzier, current drummer for Korn.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right, nice.
Drummers.
You have to think about that at all, did you?
No, I was thinking about him, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
He's not really a historical figure, but when you throw in or if they're dead, there's a whole lot more people to choose from.
Yeah. You're right about that. All right, Taylor, this one's for you. You get to pick a bucket list venue inside the state of Texas that you would like to play that you haven't played yet, and then one outside the state of Texas.
bucket list venue inside the state of Texas and outside.
I already know mine.
Man, I don't know. Like, I imagine they probably don't ever. They've never. I don't know if they do anything. Besides just
country.
No. I'm just talking like the stadium itself. If they do anything besides just sport.
AT&T Stadium.
No, I was gonna I'm going to I was gonna say Darrell K. Royal.
Oh, okay.
In Austin.
Welcome,
I'm a diehard Horns fan. So, and that place is like 90,000 people.
Okay, so outside.
Now, outside the state of Texas, I mean, if I could, I'd someplace like
England,
maybe like I would say like the Coliseum or something in
Rome.
No, maybe like the old LA Coliseum or like Madison Square Garden, something like that.
Both would be great.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, Red Rocks for sure.
Yeah, Red Rock.
I was thinking Wembley Stadium in fucking London, dude.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah, all great answers.
Make that stadium, dude. You're doing some shit.
Stonehenge.
Every once in a while with that
Stand on
question,
top of rock and jam.
every once in a while with that question, we'll ask it and it'll actually come true with our past guests. So you have to answer wisely on that.
Yeah.
So. All right, Soul Gravy.
Yeah, so if you ever play at Stonehenge, it's because you were on this podcast.
Rock on the rocks, baby.
Oh yeah.
All right. If you don't follow the guys in all the socials, please make sure you do. And wherever you stream your music, hit that follow button as well. That tends to get overlooked by everybody. The YouTube, Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen, hit the follow button. It helps build the resume so they can get the gigs that they want to get and get their name out there. I don't know why it's got Steve on the screen and not me. I'm talking right now instead of Steve, but either way, damn. Anyways, this started off as a joke on episode 1, and now it is a requirement that we ask this question. So, guys, what is your favorite Little Debbie snack?
Swiss roll, what the fucking rolls?
That's right.
Swiss rolls.
That's right.
Swiss
Swiss rolls.
Swiss cake.
Swiss cake rolls, yeah.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna have to ixnay on the Little Debbie and go hostess with the ding dong.
All right, there we are.
Come on.
I expected Taylor to say something about a ding dong.
Shot
I mean,
Or a ho ho.
Yeah, you like to.
I mean, I eat a lot of Little Debbie snacks, so it's hard to choose. But I mean, I'm just gonna go with the classic, good old oatmeal cream pies, man. Not the little ones though. Screw that. I want the
Big ones,
the Jumbo cream pie.
Yep.
The big
Great
Debbie.
answer.
Yeah, that's so like it's
That's a funny question.
yeah, oatmeal or the nutty bars. I love the nutty bars.
Well, we're putting together a spreadsheet of answers, so we'll get that out to everybody. We'll get the intern.
I feel like if you're from the South, you have to like.
Was that the first hostess answer?
No,
I
well,
thought
at
you
least
were gonna say something like
a lot of
that.
people don't know the difference between Hostess and Little Debbie. So at least you know that there is a
Well,
difference between the two.
They're uncultured because Little Debbie could never dream of coming up with a ding dong.
There it is. Guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for joining. Wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you down the road. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. We
See y'all.
enjoyed
Thanks
it.
for joining
That was a
tonight.
good one. Thank you. Peace
See ya.
out.
All right. See you.
Later.